Hi, so this here is an unboxing of the Leadzm TA-851B, and I want to show you just the quality of it. So this was basically a $14 antenna that I bought off of eBay, and just to show you the quality here, and once again this is the model number, and that's how it actually looks. And to build this, I'm actually going to go back on eBay and look at the picture, but I will also have close-ups of these in another video after I've built it, just to help you out, because there's a lot of individual pieces here to actually sort of put together. It's not trivial to figure out. But overall, I'm gonna give you a close-up view of the quality of the pieces, and I'll tell you right off the bat that it is not meant to be external. So just to give you some of the pieces here, look at some of the pieces. So it's not bad plastic. This is like the flexible type plastic that you see. So what I would use for this is probably in the attic, something that's up high in the house, but not outdoors, because this thing would just fall apart if you ever put it in the outdoors. And once again, these are two of the pieces, and these are the main pieces for basically the main structure of the antenna. And I'm sure when you put it together, it'll be reinforced and it'll be stronger. But overall, just looking at it, it's not it's not high quality aluminum, nor is it high quality plastic here. So let me go ahead and give you a closer view of this, just so you can see. Like, first off, this main piece here, which has the motor in it. So this rotates. Keep in mind, it's going to be like this, where you attach this bottom piece to the pole, and there are basically aluminum foil pieces here where I'm going to have to connect to the main structure of the antenna once it's built. And once again, I'll have that in a separate video. And I also do want to give you a close-up of the aluminum itself. So this piece here actually connects to the amplifier, the electrical amplifier here. So let me go ahead and show you this piece. So this is the power source. So you can see the power supply. And this here is your normal coax. So this goes into a coax extension that goes throughout your house. Whereas this thing from the antenna plugs into the power source. And once again, it feeds through those, basically the aluminum foil. And this also powers the motor, which is for this remote control. And the remote control itself here is just the left and right, or clockwise, counterclockwise. And you can see it uses AAA batteries here. So this is a simplistic remote. And once again, this is why I mentioned that this is likely more for your attic than it is for the exterior. And you could see, let me take this out and show you this close up here. You could see these U-shaped aluminum pieces, and these are really light. They're not very thick aluminum pieces. In fact, they're very thin tubes. And so there's 4 of these pieces. These here are 1 foot long, and there's various number of these pieces. And once again, the antenna itself looks like this. And I will assist you in how to actually build this. So these are the 4 pieces that actually clip on to the side here. So you can see the 4 pieces here. But that's really it. Let me show you a bunch of the end caps. So there really is only a handful of screws here. So a lot of the construction is snap-on. simply with these connectors. And the directions themselves are not very good, so this is the extent of the directions. And you could see it's not very helpful. So there's 6 steps. But I imagine once you figure it out, it's hopefully it's intuitive. And once again, I'll give you a close-up view after I'm done building this. And if you are interested in this, this will be in the description area of my video. You could see. And as far as the list of parts, that's the list of parts there. But that's really it. That's really what I wanted to mention about this Leadzm TA-851B TV antenna. And I'll let you know. Thank you for watching. So finally, this antenna is done, and I just want to go through, once again, the pieces that I did. So you might want to put a longer screw here, because as I was putting in these final little tiny pieces, this wiggled out. So you'll notice I put a longer screw that actually goes a little bit through, at least for this one, but not for this one. But overall, I realized why this plastic needs to be a little bit flexible, because it did take me a little bit of effort to actually push these, to push this longer piece, this longer piece here with the squares in and snap it in here. And luckily the plastic was flexible such that I was able to do that. But overall, I think this is a decent antenna, but it is an antenna that likely is more suitable for very good weather or very suitable for your attic, but not necessarily for weather that's very heavy, for very heavy winter weather or very heavy bad weather, such as a lot of hurricanes or storms or windy conditions. But overall, that's how you assemble it, and I hope this helps, and please subscribe, and thank you for watching.